today and Jessica, who will be presenting on Hoko, which is a company we've been consulting for the past 7 weeks. Hoko is a locally recognized company in Botswana that sells gaming gadgets, that sells electronic devices, be it your phone, accessories, or laptop accessories, and computer accessories. It has a very strong brand imagery. It provides good quality products at competitive pricing. Next slide, please. Hoko is located in Gaborone. They have 4 stores in total. They have 2 in Game City, 1 upstairs and 1 downstairs. They have a store in the field and also at the junction. Our stores operate from Monday to Sunday. During weekdays, they operate from 9 a.m. till 7. On Saturdays, from 9:30 till 6. Sundays, from 10 till 3. Of recent, there have been small phone companies and tech shops that show that this industry that Hoko is in doesn't have a high barrier of entry. The main competitors of our client is your Hi-Fi Corporation, Incredible Connections. However, our company does have a very great opportunity of becoming an all-in-one tech store that can, an all-in-one tech store through various methods of customer loyalty services and retention. There's been immense competition in our clients' industry through tough competition and competitive pricing. Also because there's also these small tech companies that have been showing Indians, which are all over the city. Next, please. Now we get into our personnel analysis. Politically, the political factors that affect our company, the trade regulations and tariffs, government support. Our government in Botswana is in full support of our client operating, because right now it's actually operating, which means they do have the trade regulations and tariffs and all the documents necessary for the shops to be in operation. The economic factors, economic growth and stability. Despite COVID impacting a whole lot of economies globally, the basic necessity of phones and electronics has not dropped, which means everybody to this day, we all need our phones, especially now because companies now, and schools, there's now online learning, and companies sometimes don't have to go to work physically, they can just work from home. So there has been a continuous need for phone and electronics. Inflation rates, this held a lot of issues with product prices and inbound logistics of our company, reducing their profit margins. Exchange rates, provision of supplies and international exchange rates have been a major attribute to our company, because they get their goods from outside the country, bringing them in here, so at the borders. This does help them, it does actually hinder their profit margins. And the consumer spending patterns, in as much as, of course, basic necessity of electronics and phones is still a thing around us, it's not actually in our consumer or our customers' basic needs, which means, like this point says, through the period of recovery of countries' economic standing, electronic goods are not customer spending priorities. That's just wants and not needs. Because right now our customers are really looking into buying food and essential things, but still the basic necessity of our phones and electronics is still in this industry. Next, please. Social factors, democratic trends. A lot of young generations are getting into mobile phones, other children-friendly devices like tablets, which means Hoko does have a growing customer base. There's TikToks, of which some schools, they use that to, they create accounts as teachers and teach children through these electronic devices. Consumer attributes and preferences. Consumers are always looking for affordable pricing and technology that best fits their wants, be it a specific brand or specific technology, of which Hoko, our client, has a vast selection of those. Technological factors, advancements in technology. The continuous advancement of new technology makes it hard to keep prices as new and affordable as possible. but with better technology being produced. And Hoko is a small business, right? It being a small business, the more advancements in technology, it makes it hard for them to keep prices. How to explain this? Okay, let's read this. The continuous advancement of new technology makes it hard to keep prices as new and better technology is produced, as well as difficult to sell to new technology as an SME. As an SME, it's difficult for you to go and attract customers to your small business, even when you bring better technology. So in that area, it's difficult for them to grasp consumers easily. Automation and innovation. The new era of e-commerce and QR codes to take surveys for customer for feedback makes it easier to provide services and engage customers effectively, made easier through these methods. Adoption of new technologies by consumers and competitors. Various technologies such as media marketing and quality surveillance is made easier in a single point through a website and e-commerce stores. Jessica will take it from here with our 45 courses.
Afternoon, my name is Jessica Masahila, and I'm taking over from my colleague Andile with Porter's 5 courses. Firstly, we have competition in the industry. So compared to a lot of these other stores like Hi-Fi and Incredible Connections, Hoko is a very small supplier. So I'd say it's doing very well with against all these big stores. And traditional supply chain literature assumes that suppliers and buyers have distinct roles in cooperative relationships, which means that Hoko is a supplier. So Hoko is a supplier. So it does really well for its size. And then onto potential of new entrants into the market, which is the relevance of the company, and this can be the main barrier to entry. It is to entry is the limited capacity to consistently release new products, and the high value of skilled programmers can lead to increased competition, mainly smaller tech shops like Zales. So compared to Chinese stores and Indian stores, there are threats to Hoko, and we would want to come up with ways to keep it over these small companies, of which we discussed in the report. And then power of suppliers refers to the influence suppliers of goods may drive up costs due to inflation or other circumstances. And then Hoko suppliers are mostly video game producers. So the way they influence is they release short clips of videos based on what game they're going to release that year, and that keeps consumers wanting more, that keeps consumers on that choice. Power of customers. So here, customers' perception is the main drive. Word of mouth also. If a gamer likes a certain game, they refer it to a friend, and that friend will then want to buy something at our client's store. Third of substitutes refers to alternative goods and services that can be used in place of the company's products or services that pose as a threat. Here, under here, mostly piracy, which is also common amongst households that share one unit where they game. So that's the alternative to what our store offers, which is bad, and we want to move away from that. Clients, competitors, like we mentioned, Hi-Fi Corporation, which was founded in 1976 by JD Group, and sells various electronics and household appliances. And then Incredible Connections Connections, founded in 1995 by the Connection Group Holdings and is a subsidiary of JD Group. The successes are that a trustworthy brand when it comes to electronics and other household appliances like flat screens and kettles. Shortcomings are they've been stagnant in innovation and proud of their market share and not developing into new methodologies to further cement their positions in the industry. We keep seeing the same things over and over again. I will be passing on.
Thank you. My name is Garth and I'll be taking on from my colleague. We'll be looking at market analysis. Okay. The branch that we were looking at is in Game City. Usually, despite the positive effects to have being located all over the city, usually the company only has about 3 employees on the floor, with one manager overseeing everything that the employees on the floor cannot manage or cannot solve quickly or by themselves. Okay. One of the distinct capabilities of Hoco is being able to buy back any product that is still of good use and resell it to another customer who may be looking for the same exact product, and that is one distinctive capability. And besides that, the diverse portfolio is mostly centralized again around complementary products of phones, PCs and laptops, which is another aspect that they should be going into and developing. SWOT. As I stated earlier before, they are able to buy and refurbish these products for our customers, and alongside that, they do have a strong brand recognition and can produce their own products. A weakness of this is that they are not exploiting their marketing prowess, or that they are not looking into expanding into other areas or outwards. An opportunity that I've said before is that sponsorships of content creators is another way to exploit the brand imagery of the company to external customers, or those that they are still trying to retain, and those that are still skeptical to buy any products from them. A threat is that there are a lot of new corner shops or cell phone or tech shops. A lot of these are being supplied by Hoco by minute products, either those that are Hoco branded or otherwise. Yes, our client's capabilities are that they have a provision of latest technology and good quality products, alongside excellent customer service. One of the resources is that they have employees, good locations of their stores, and definitely good organizational structure and management as far as they've been. So going into organizational structure, Mr. Mintzberg taught us or gave us how to understand an organizational structure in terms of how to look at it, of the strategic apex, techno structure and all that. He gives us an insightful framework to understand the organizational structures based on 3 dimensions: the organization, the primary coordinating mechanism, and the type of decentralization. This comes down to the point of that, do we know the key part of the organization? Is the organization running on the strategic apex to make decisions? Are they mostly being supervised in this type of structure? And is it only a type of communication top to down? So Henry Mintzberg goes further to tell us these configurations. This is a simple structure. These are mainly simple structure: machine, bureaucracy, professional bureaucracy, divisional form, and adhocracy. This we can tell that Hoco is a simple structure, configuration, and we have an example of it. Next slide, please. Available options that we continue to elaborate our client with the products that they produce with good quality and good ways of marketing and even customer retention with their client-oriented system. Another way is that client references, as Jessica said before. If I bought a game at Hoko and I recommended it to a friend, they should be able to at least get a customer discount through my loyalty to the business, even if it's that first purchase, maybe 15% down or 5% down. Diversifying their portfolio from what they already have. They do sell phones, a few laptop accessories, diverging deeper into selling gaming laptops and maybe more gaming systems, either be PlayStation, Sony, or Nintendo, and producing accessories and complementary goods that they can be used with these products. Yes, market segmentation. Hoko has a very broad market segmentation. This can be people aged 20 and above, or even 18 and below, as these people are normally needed to buy phones to communicate or use for any of the luxury preferences, be it videos and so forth. This allows us to really market ourselves differently and really target a lot of people with our marketing campaigns in certain aspects, or even changing them routinely to attract these people in certain times. There's a lot of immense competition, and doing so would allow us to retain our position behind hi-fi and incredible connections. And a better marketing strategy would be our solution to helping us get to that. Innovation recommendations. All right. So from our contact with our client, the processes and steps that we are about to align with, according to the process innovation that we are bringing, are as stated: aligning the business innovation to delegate the marketing department to a specialist within that industry of marketing or social media marketing agencies. Secondly would be offering repairs for any broken equipment, either bought from the store or not, to allow retention and provide a good customer service. This also comes with offering student discounts with giveaways for students, probably every semester or every 1 or 2 semester years. Another way would be developing a centralized Hoko app to be able to show the whole catalog and be bought online to sell easier. And finally would be to educate the staff and for them to be on the buzz on the latest technology and be salespeople at the same time. And that concludes our presentation.
Thank you.